What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Monday, and y'all know what Mondays is. It's time for some unholy tea. Before I even introduce myself, hold on, hold the phone. I just heard two tracks that Scott, I need them. Them got to come to the library. I'm just gonna say it now. If Scott grant my request and send them tracks my way, just know Scott done found a touch with producing. Ooh wee. Anyway,
I got you, bro. I'll send them to you.
bro, ooh wee. That's all I can say. Like my mind blown right now. Like everything that's been on my head to talk about kind of left my mind because Scott just pulled something out the vault. What's up? Max to Unholy. Y'all know the green guy, Yakashka. It's the Unholy Tea. Let's go ahead and get this shared out on social media. For those of y'all listening on the radio side, welcome, welcome, welcome. Give us just a moment. Let us do our due diligence and get this shared out on social media. Oh, whoa. So, for today's episode, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna tell y'all a story today. I'm gonna tell y'all your Kashka story. Now, this story spans time and space. To start with this story, I got to give y'all a vocab word. Today's vocab word is golem. Golem. I'm going to sit back for a second, give Scott time to grab the definition and throw it across the screen for us.
Is it 1L or 2?
1L.
Because I'm
Golem. For those of you wondering why we started with a vocab word, hold on, pimpin'. Pump your brakes, slow your roll. Boom. Hold on, I gotta make my screen big because my screen's super small right now. A golem is a creature formed out of a lifeless substance, such as dust or earth, or clay, or plastic, or metal, any non organic material that is brought to life by ritual incantations and sequences of Hebrew letters. The golem, brought into being by a human creator, becomes a helper, a companion, or a rescuer of imperiled Jewish community. So now that I've given you the base definition of golem, obviously let's make some distinctions. I'm not Jewish. I'm definitely not Jewish. That being said, Yakashka, Golem, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. So, another word you could give Golem is a logo. In a real obscure way, a logo is a golem. Like, really sit back and think about it. Anything that we buy has a logo on it. I mean, hence branding and all of that. So, as an artist, this is a form of branding, but it's branding the experiences of my life. So, let's get there. I've said before that when I was younger, I had to learn how to turn certain things off to be able to function and get through the world. Well, one of them things was communication with an entity by the name of Yakashka. As a kid, communication with Yakashka was rough. Yakashka used to tell me things as a kid that like I really didn't understand and used to scare the bejesus out of me. Yakashka used to tell me that the world was full of vampires. Now, almost 30 years later, Yakashka was right. Yakashka was right. I just didn't understand it because I had the Hollywood perception of a vampire. Kind of trippy when you look back at it. Them type of experiences are kind of difficult to process. Hence why, on my end, I'm doing it in an artistic manner. Now, how did an experience as a child morph into an alien? Let's go. Hold on real quick for some reason. Update message flash. There we go. When I decided to procure Yakashka, he had another name. I mean, it was really just kind of an extension of the group of people from where I got him. Now, obviously, that's became a big controversy, but spelling out that this is ritual work kind of gives an overview of that. As I started kind of really stepping into myself as an artist and always having the alien around, it just became natural to kind of incorporate the alien theme, especially because I've spent most of my life, actually, not most, my whole life, feeling like an alien, not feeling like I fit anywhere. Took a while to get really accustomed and okay with that, but for a long while, that was something I personally struggled with. Not feeling like I fit in was really something that for me was, it was like a huge hurdle. It took me a long time for me to really see that that's a superpower. Um, that sums up the story of Yakashka in 10 minutes flat. We got 50 minutes on the Unholy Tea to kill and one person viewing. Oh, schnicks, we in trouble. I know how hearts feel right now. I'm really kind of stuck on where to go with this. I don't want to be some doom and gloom type person that's always on here, like feeling like I got to tell y'all doom and gloom is coming because it's not. And anybody that's telling you that is full of crap. I don't want to be some brother Polite type individual always on here trying to make y'all feel like I'm trying to help you reach enlightenment. Because the truth of the matter is not everybody wants to be enlightened. So I don't know what to do with this. We're going to have to figure this out week by week. I can't be like everybody else and talk to y'all about what they're doing in politics because I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to vote. I don't care who wins. Dobie is a free elf. They gave me clothes and hair. I'm not going to be on here always searching for the evil in the world because that's not how I live my life. I'm not going to be on here portraying that I'm some do-gooder because my hands will get dirty if they need to. I don't know what to do with this. I have reached a conundrum. Scott, you backstage. Any input?
Unfortunately for me, I didn't put my thinking cap on before I sat in here today. I was just supposed to be here as a producer,
I
you know.
know. I'm
So,
being honest. I don't know what to do with this.
what exactly are you? I mean, you know what you're capable of.
Yeah, I know what I'm capable of. It's kind of, it's that junction where, okay, I wanted to go one way with this. And now thinking about it, it's kind of really looking at it like, you know what? I want to do something that's going to be effective and something that I'm going to enjoy with this.
Okay.
Plus, I want to kind of, I don't know, on my end, I want to do something that will help the station grow with this. That's really kind of where I'm at with it.
I mean, it's rolling.
You know it.
Phone
Current
lines
event.
are open if you want to talk directly to Max. If you're listening locally, the number is 1-844 WCHR 104. Again, that number is 1-844-924-7104. Um, I don't know who's listening right now. I can't see anyone on my side. All I know
I
is
just
that I'm here.
It just shows one person. That's what's like, ah,
And that's on Facebook. There's a bunch on the other end,
yeah, I
on the
do. Oh,
other
yeah,
streams.
I see the metrics. Yeah, phone lines are open. We're taking call-ins. We're opening this up.
Thank you for joining us at CSHR Radio, the station made from Gorilla Glue.
What's up, Holy? About time you said something. I was wondering where you was gonna be at. Oh man, some of the unholy tea about life. Life is life. There is no manual to this. You'll get up every day. You'll put forth your best effort. You'll go to sleep and get up tomorrow and do it again. Yeah, we ran his story down in about 10 minutes. He got an easy, simple story. Golem has the breath of life. He's the living logo of the rebellion.
Well, the first time I didn't actually hear how you spelled it when I first went to look the definition up, and I kept coming up with like characters from Lord of the Rings. I was like, no, this is not what he's talking about. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to talk about the Lord of the Rings on his show.
No, I do not. So while I've watched like a lot of like the sci-fi movies and the adventure and fantasy movies, Lord of the Rings has just been one I could not watch through. It's just the storyline was not captivating enough.
To be honest with you, I haven't seen the first one, so I don't even know what the movie's about.
So, hey, Hoey, funny story about that. During like prior times in my life, I kept running into this CO who looked just like Smeagol. And she hated it when we said, my precious. Oh my God, we used to get, we wrote it for that. Phone lines are open. We're taking calls. We're taking requests. We're even taking pranks today.
This is what Hoey said when he said "my precious."
Hey, that was a good movie. Precious was a great movie.
It's not a bad movie, but that's what he meant because it is Hoey. Yeah.
I'm crying. Holy, say it ain't so.
Please, for the sake of our well-being, say it's not so.
Please. Okay, so I gotta ask, how did you go see it in the theater, bro? Oh man, like I cannot imagine sitting in the theater to watch Lord of the Rings.
I mean, it's no different than sitting in a theater to watch Titanic. Like 5 hours worth of people running around a boat that's sinking, screaming at each other, and this woman and man worried about a door and all this other crap, you know.
Well, hey, funny story about that is that's like one of the few times as a kid my mom took us to a movie theater.
See, I'd have been mad at my mom for that. Been like, okay, I'm a kid, and you're going to take me to the theater to see a movie like Titanic? What is wrong with you?
So funny story about that. It was like one of my first times like I actually smoked marijuana and I was hiding it from my mom, so I really didn't remember most of it. Oh yeah. Back when everything was
I
cheap.
think
Gas.
knowing the fact that my parents went to watch it on their own as like a date night thing when I was a kid before they brought me to see it just really turned me off from wanting to see the movie at all. I'm just
Jack,
saying.
come back. Come back.
It's like, why did y'all bring me back to see this?
Oh man. Did they make you turn your eyes during the car scene when things got hot and steamy?
Well, no, I mean, you couldn't see anything, and then she sticks her hand in what looks like Vaseline that's smeared all over the window that's supposed to be simulated fog in the window. And I mean, here I am, a kid, and I'm like, why is she sticking her hand in Vaseline? That's supposed to be steam on the window, okay? Hell, I didn't know. I was a kid.
He said, "Why is she sticking her head in Vaseline?"
And then the more I thought about it, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. They had Vaseline back in the 1900s, early 1900s. I didn't know that. They used to use it to smear it on windows, you know.
Oh man. Hey, the funniest part be dude's look on his face when he realized he ain't got that jewel. He looks so sick.
Are you talking about the guy when he opened the safe
Yeah, like
and it
remember?
wasn't in there? It was just this
No,
picture, you know, this.
I'm talking about like at the very end when he thought he had like towards the end when the shrimp was sinking and stuff, and you realize he ain't have it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You talking about old dude. The one
Yeah.
that, yeah, okay. Rose's fiance. Oh no, absolutely not. No, there is a scene on the movie Titanic where they're like in a cargo hold, and they wind up in like a old Ford Model T, and they start going to town in this car. I mean, you can't see anything, obviously, but it's just funny because they go to town in this car, and then she like sticks her hand in what looks like Vaseline smeared all over the window, to simulate like steam on the window.
Oh man, I want to know what made them make that movie so long. Like, why? Why? What's the last actual movie you went to go see?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I think Avengers Endgame.
I ain't gonna lie. Last movie I went to see was that Alita Battle Angel, and I literally like paid for the 3D glasses and was mad because it was like, what the crap? I could have just watched this regular.
I mean, come on.
Come on.
Look at that. Look. Look at that. It's like a hand smeared in Vaseline on a window. I mean, come on.
Oh, smack.
Oh, he says the last movie he went to go see was Cars 3. I mean, it's. I'm glad for you, Hoey. You're finally going to watch movies that's on the same education level as yourself. I
They
am
came out
so happy
with
for you.
they came out with a 2 and a 3.
One was bad enough, but yeah, they did come out with two more.
Man, listen, my oldest son in Cars drove me crazy. Like when my oldest son was a kid, Cars and Demolition Man were the only two movies he would watch.
You see, those movies get ruined for me because you think I guess because I'm autistic, I have no idea. But anyway, you sit there and you watch this movie and you're like, okay, well, who built these cars? They had to have somebody build these cars. They can't build themselves. At least Transformers had some kind of storyline to it. They were made of transformium, and the all spark made them all come alive. Okay, yeah, I get it. Alien stuff. Okay, cool. But in a
Listen,
planet that's just nothing but cars, who built the cars?
this is what you get when you start teaching Common Core math.
Wait, did you just equate Common Core math to fictional cars?
Yes, I did, because it's fictional math.
And for that matter, somebody please tell me who put Herbie's ghost in the damn Volkswagen Beetle. And if you stick me in a Volkswagen Beetle after I die, my spirit, I'm going to be severely angry with you, okay? Let's just get that out of the way now.
Look, you said don't put me in no beetle, darn it.
Absolutely not. Land Rover or bust, okay? Don't stick me in no Volkswagen. I'm going to be mad.
He said, do not put me in the family beetle. Put me in a bus, something. Put me in something.
Wait, hold
Style,
on.
darn.
There's no such thing as a family Beetle. You can barely fit 1.5 adults in one of those things. Could you imagine an entire family in one of those things?
Have you ever seen the
Like, how do you
Mexican
even sit in
family?
the back seat of that thing?
Hold on. Have you ever seen the Mexican family that owns one?
I'm not talking about clown cars. I'm talking about, like normal people. I'm not talking about Mexicans. Okay?
Just saying, I just see.
That's one
Just
of them
see.
cars when they get to the border and open the passenger doors, 17 people come out of that little bitty car and they're like, what did I just witness? How did this happen? Yeah, Mexicans, clowns, same thing, Hoey. That's what I was getting at there. Thank you for fixing my joke for me. I appreciate that.
Oh man.
See, this is why Max normally keeps me backstage. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. And the only reason I'm here right now is because he ran out of stuff to talk about and he forced me to come in here. So this is his fault.
Yeah.
Y'all can all blame this on him, okay?
It's my fault. I'll take the blame. I'll take it all. They saying a lot of things my fault lately. So, in local news, there is still no word as to when Top Thrill 2 is going to open back up. For you roller coaster enthusiasts out there, I know if you're like me, you waited all year for Top Thrill 2.
Is that
Only
a
to have
video game?
no. It is pull up a video real quick. It's a roller coaster at Cedar Point. We've been waiting and waiting. Evidently, these manufacturers didn't have the expertise to properly install this because they had to take it down for testing. But oh, we waiting. Matter of fact, while Scott grabbing the video, I'm gonna look and see if we got anything. Cedar Point.
There you go, Max. There's a point of view video.
Yeah, it's the one I've watched a million times. I wanted to go do this on my birthday, but
Okay,
it
you
was
may have seen it a million times, but I never seen it the first time. So you're just gonna have to deal with it, okay?
go ahead, because every trip I get goosebumps because I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Okay, well, hang on. Let me address this comment right here. It's Ohio. They have to be proud of something. Let them have one thing, okay, Hoey? Thank
Oh
you.
God, listen. I spent most of my life afraid of heights. Last summer, I got over my fear of heights. Oh yeah, they better have this open for 4th of July. Cause let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, oh yes, this is gonna be fun. Oh yes. Oh, woohoo! The top speed on it is 120. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting.
Well, I didn't look. If you want, I
I
can
just
look.
did. It's 120. I'm looking at the Cedar Point thing now.
Oh, it's
It takes you up.
120.
Yep, takes you up 420 feet. It has a ride time duration of 2 minutes.
But I would really like to give props, and I had it muted on the Facebook side, which y'all are probably happy for that. But I had to listen to this through my headphones while it was playing. Yes, guy, we're going to send you back to back to audio school, audio engineering. When you put a microphone in 100-mile-per-hour wind, it gets really loud in people's ears. Okay, do
Get him,
better.
coach. Get him, coach. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm going to Cedar Point for the 4th of July, but like this year, I'm having fun because I'm doing a couple rides I ain't did yet. Pull up a video for the ripcord real quick, Scott.
You said the ripcord.
Yep, the
All right, give me
ripcord.
1 second. I got like 14 things going on right now. Give me 1 second. The ripcord.
Uh-huh.
I hope this one has really nasty audio because I'm gonna unmute this one. Let's see the ripcord. That's in Michigan's Adventure.
Hold on.
That can't be the same one because that's like from 11 years ago. Is that the name of the coaster?
Hold on. I think I used the wrong day. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, give me the right name and I'll find a video for it.
Hold on.
That would be a Max question. Max, is Paramount Kings Island in Ohio?
I think so. I think so. So Kings Island is one I have not been to. Like dead honest, I just started going to amusement parks last summer. It was kind of like
I'm not
my
gonna lie. When I was younger, I used to love that. That would be like the thing to just starve yourself all day long so you wouldn't throw up on anything and just go hit every coaster that an amusement park had. You know, that was like the go-to thing to do when I was a kid. Don't eat anything though, because you know when you
oh no,
eat something, you can get on a roller coaster. You can get very nasty very quickly.
it's called so the first one's called the slingshot.
Out of slingshot,
Yep.
they have those actually all over the place. They actually have one in Florida. They got some very funny videos from that.
Oh yeah. That one I've been waiting to do. Like I want to do
Okay,
sling.
hang on. I found a really good video. This is people that are screwed up trying to do screen, trying to do this one. Okay, let's see. All right, you see it right there, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so let me unmute the on-screen audio so y'all can hear it.
Yeah, yeah. Take deep breaths. Oh, Lordy. It's too deep.
See, add audio engineering. Why does it sound like these people are getting electrocuted?
Oh
He
no.
gone.
Oh, I am doing that. Oh
Come on, you're
yes.
not gonna do that, bruh?
I
Look at that
am.
look on his. Look at the absolute ecstasy that this man's in right now. Look at that face.
That
You see that face, right? He is just having the time of his life right now.
looks like close to flying.
Done what in Branson? Ripcord? How, Hoey? I thought you were too short to do all those rides like that.
So
I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't know.
we got one at Cedar Point called the Val Raven. That one, I love that drive. That's fun.
There's not like a height requirement for that. I'm just asking. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm damn near is not 6 foot though, sir. You're still not 6 foot. See, I can
Hey,
say that
I'm
because I'm
five
six
six.
three.
I can pick on the rides, but
No, no,
no,
no, no,
listen.
no. I look. I have to pick on everybody shorter than me because I'm 6'3", which means pretty much everyone is shorter than me.
So
So
most of them at Cedar Point are 48 inches. There's a couple of them that are like 52, 46. So yeah.
it sounds like you're calling out a football play.
uh,
42.
type in VALRAVN. This would like, oh yeah,
Wait, say
this is
that again. VAL
RAVN.
RAEN.
Yep,
Valrain.
Valraven.
Valraven. Okay, I thought you said E. I was like, what the hell is that? Okay, so this one's located in Cedar Point, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's
It's
go
a
ahead
great.
and select this one. I'm turning the sound off this time. I can't do it
Yep.
anymore. That is too loud. These people need to get better microphones whenever they're going to do
Well, to
roller
your
coaster
point,
stuff.
listen, they have a no video recording policy. Like dead honest, they'll stop the ride in the middle of the ride if the cameras catch someone with their phone out recording.
Yeah, but look at this. This is like a stationary camera. This looks more like a GoPro video,
Yeah,
like something
definitely.
mounted to the front of the coaster. The suspense is killing me. Get to the top already.
Oh no, listen. Getting to the top is where it gets good. Trust me. Oh no.
Oh, he says the giant swing at Silver Dollar City was the scariest ride I've ever been on because how
Oh,
the restraints are.
Watch this. Watch what's about to happen right
Oh, that looks
here. Right
straight down.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Oh,
You
yeah,
about to
no,
hang for me.
I'm good.
Yeah, baby.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
You
good.
like that view?
Anybody who has a
That's
fear of heights, please do not watch this video at this
I love
time. Okay, well, no, I can do that. That looks fun.
it. This one is it's really a quick, simple one, but that first drop is a
You seen that brake it hits right before it goes down and drop? Imagine if that brake fails. What would happen?
oh my god! Don't do that to me because this is one of my like rather more favorite rides. Don't do that.
You hit all the turns at 10 G's. All your brains would fly out of your ear. Oh, yeah. It'd be fun.
Uh, another Steel Vengeance is another one.
Okay, let's look that one up. Steel Vengeance.
Uh huh. See, I do it the easy way. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a lazy guy, so I'll spend money to have fun and rent scooters for the whole day so I ain't got to walk around the park.
All right, so this is Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. That's when you should ride roller coasters, though. Don't
Oh,
worry about
God.
the swings when you're stoned. Ride a roller coaster when you're stoned. It makes it so much more fun.
Well, I be being shrewd and I be hitting my pin on the roller coasters.
Okay, that is true, but the sounds, and not necessarily one like this, because this looks pretty modern, but I'll give you a good example. The old wooden coaster at Six Flags, the Texas
Oh, yeah.
Cyclone.
Some of the old wooden coasters, crazy. It's
Dude,
strong.
ride that coaster. Well, I mean, it's not there anymore, but when it was still there, that thing used to scare me because whenever it was going around turns, you could literally hear the wheels grinding against the metal. And you could hear like the wood creaking and everything else. Yeah, no, I'm good. Put me on the steel one. I like that this is named Steel Vengeance, but it's a wooden roller coaster.
So, like, okay, part of like Cedar Point story is they got like this like old kind of like they got like stories behind all the roller coasters and stuff. And there's like a couple of them that like all kind of like interlace with the stories. So like
Right.
Maverick, Magnum, Steel Vengeance, like they got like this whole Western theme type storyline.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about that place, honestly. I've never been to them before.
I just go just have fun and like sitting all day riding rides and eating foods because I go buy a food pass for the day and buy go karts to get around in.
This is a very long roller coaster. You think the least they could do is clean some of the mildew off the wood, especially where people could see it. We swear it's not rotten. I promise. Okay,
Look, he
just
said,
like clean the mildew off. I mean, hell, y'all make millions of dollars every year. The least you could do is clean the mildew off of the wood or paint it.
it took me like half the year last year to do the up part on the power tower. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was cool with like getting took all the way to the top and getting dropped down, but just getting shot up real quick, that scared the crap out of me.
Okay, so Hoey's telling you to go and steal some coders. I'm just wanting to let you know. Okay. Just an announcement.
I'm
Generalized announcement.
crying. He meant steel coasters. I mean, most of the wood coasters are older coasters. I mean, so yeah, they definitely are a lot rougher. But don't get that twisted. It's some steel ones. Ooh-wee. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, that Raptor, that's a steel coaster, but like the jerk on that hurts. That hurts. Oh, she about to be mad because the one she wanted to do gone.
Like gone as in shut down gone, or gone as in like no longer in the park gone?
I'm not seeing it on the thing. Cause okay, so it was a ripcord and then there was like another one. Hold on.
It isn't like that drop in Florida, the one that like threw that fat kid out onto the ground, is it?
I
The,
don't know. Look,
you know which one
look,
I'm talking about, huh? The free fall drop. You can fit like 20 people on it and spins around in a circle as it's going up its thing, and then it just drops everybody straight down.
okay, so ours doesn't. The one we have here, it doesn't spin when it's going up. Like when you go up, okay, so it's four. It's like a tower, but it's got like four legs. Two of them shoot you straight up and then bring you down, and then two of them take you all the way up and then shoot you down.
Yeah, sounds too complicated and scary for me.
The going up part was cool. Like, all right, cool, because as soon as they like,
It's okay. For me, it's not the ride that scares me, and it's not what the ride does that scares me. It's the engineering behind it and the lack of maintenance that scares me. Because, I don't
oh,
want to be going around a curve on a roller coaster going 150 miles an hour, and all of a sudden, because some 16-year-old decided he was going to go smoke weed instead of grease the wheels on it and go sailing off of the track somewhere.
see, I don't
You
think
know,
about that. I'll be honest. Like, because I'm like the size I am, I really enjoy it because like I really hit moments where like I'd be like weightless, like, hey, hold on, this feels cool.
and apparently Schlitterbahn's never heard of Action Park in New Jersey. I think people used to take pools as to how many people that place was going to kill per year before they finally shut it down. They actually had a loop-de-loop water slide there at Action Park that people used to get stuck in and or killed in constantly, but they never would close.
So we got we got a water park attached. The Cedar Point's got a water park attached to it. It's kind of tame-ish.
I want to see if I can find that water slide, a picture of that water slide, because I mean, just the picture of the water slide by itself was horrible. It was like, why would you get on something like that? Let's see, Action Park. Okay, what you're hearing in the background is me typing. Action Park water slide. Let's see, images. Now this was Action Park's water slide that they were famous for. Look at this thing, Max. Would you, in your right mind, ever get in something that looks like that?
Yeah.
So you don't have a problem with 12 G's like pushing your intestines out of your rear end whenever you go around the loop, because you're going about 60 by the time you hit the loop. And what was funny is that the tube was too small, so like fat people would get stuck in it.
Well, thank God I'm not fat. I mean, like, did I this? I'm a short, skinny guy, but I have a fascination with speed. I really do. So yeah, I would.
Speed is fine, but anything that can kill you is not. So, you know.
I mean, what's going to kill me on the water slide? Like, how were people getting hurt on it?
Because people were getting either stuck in it or they couldn't get up to a high enough velocity to go around the loop, or they would go around the loop too fast, you know. And it was really bad. It was bad. That whole place was bad.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know.
They had
I've been
a wave pool that was even famous for killing people.
so I got in the wave pool. That was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but theirs would like be like tsunami waves by the time it got to it wasn't like a regular. I mean, I understand getting on like a regular wave pool in like a water park or whatever, but this thing, like by the time the waves would get close to the edge of the pool, would be almost like 80-foot tall waves by the time, and people were getting sucked into the mechanics of it. And I mean, it was just, that whole place was a big mess.
Oh yeah, hey, and the ripcord is still at Cedar Point, even though it's old video. Like, it's still there.
Is it? I'll look it up if you want to put a video of that up.
Because this is another one I'm doing on the 4th of July.
Yep, I found it. All right, so Cedar Point normally has their own videos. They don't have one. They do have another roller coaster there that's called Millennium Force, but this is the ripcord right here.
And besides, if I do die on a roller coaster, my kids will get paid.
All right, let's try that again. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there for a second, but here's a ripcord.
Somebody's got to pull it though. Like, so when you're up there, whoever you're up there with, one of y'all got to pull the thing.
See, I should never have that cord because I would make it a point to make whoever I'm with mad by just hanging up there for several
Oh,
minutes before I
listen.
pulled them.
Shh, 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 shh. I can't say it out loud, but that's my plan. You already know who the swing is. So I'm gonna do it unexpectedly, like
We're going to be reading about you in the newspaper. Ohio man gets killed at Cedar Ridge or Cedar Park.
she
He
ain't gonna
was
kill me.
beaten to death while in the middle of a ride.
She's not gonna kill me. She's just gonna scream and enjoy it.
Most women don't just scream and enjoy it, okay? And it
Oh,
really
see,
doesn't matter what you're talking about. You can be
hold
talking
on.
about a ride.
See,
You can be talking about.
I'm hold on. I'm petty. So this is about to count as partial payback for dumping ice cold water in my shower 10 years ago.
10 years ago. You've held on to that grudge for 10 years? Holy cow. Hold on. I'm going to have to call her real quick. Tell her her phone's about to ring. 10 years ago.
No,
I
I make
thought
it
other people were bad with holding grudges, but 10 years? Holy
because
cow.
I ain't never get back for that. I ain't never get back for that. Like, oh yeah, you got me 10 years ago with the ice water. Remember that? Yeah. See, all
But
this.
no, you don't tell her that until after you get off the ride. So
Oh no,
why did you do that? And then you're like, Well,
Exactly.
remember
Like,
10
oh,
years
yeah.
ago when you dumped ice water on me?
Remember that ice water? Now we even.
No, if you say remember that ice water, she's not even going to know what you're talking about. That was 10 years
Oh
ago.
yes, she is.
You're going to have to
Oh yeah.
explain it.
No, I'm not. I see. I've been being childish, so for 10 years, I let her like, oh yeah, remember that? But I didn't do this. I could have. I could have got you, but I didn't. This is the time I am.
I think Hoey's still watching. He just got quiet on us. Hoey, what's the craziest roller coaster you've ever been on besides life?
Man, because life is a crazy coaster.
Yeah, I've been wanting off of this roller coaster for a long time, and they won't let me off.
Every time I tried to forcibly do it, I failed, so I gave up.
You don't want to try to forcibly do anything like that. That's how death occurs.
That was the objective. It
No,
didn't work.
no, no, no. We don't want to. We only have 9 minutes left, so we don't want to like veer off into the unknown. You know,
I'm
we
not.
do
I'm
that.
not. I'm
Okay,
making a
okay.
joke.
Just making sure.
Buddy. I'm making a joke.
Are we
Like
gonna have to put the
you
alien in your truck every day?
know how bad it
You
sucked
know?
to be a failure at trying to off yourself.
Your plastic alien is laughing at you, Max, because you failed yet again.
I was charging what was, huh?
You know, and one of these days, Hoey's going to start typing in English, and I'm going to be so proud of him.
I was
I'm just
charging
waiting
what
for that day. I was charging what was watering in the garden. That is why I went quiet.
Oh, changing. Okay. Okay. I was confused. Like, huh? So you're charging your sprinkler? You got a Bluetooth sprinkler now?
He was changing his watering. So instead of letting the sprinklers run, he just went out there and peed on it instead.
The prodigal son returns.
I don't know why my plants keep dying. Wireless hoses. I'm going to buy some cordless extension cords.
Oh, this is about to be. Hopefully tomorrow is cooler like today was, because I do not feel like sweating in an Amazon van tomorrow.
Y'all don't have ACs in those things?
Yes, we do, but when you're in the electric vans, it's smart not to start out with your AC. You don't want to get you don't want a chance the van dying on you and you getting stuck there.
Oh, I would definitely let it die on me and be like, hey, bro, it's 100 and something degrees. Buy a gas engine. Stop sticking us in these EVs.
I personally like the EDVs.
I'm
I
not
do
saying
like.
they're bad or anything, but something from like that standpoint where you know if your if your van is going to die just because you don't want to sweat to death on your route. I mean, come on, really?
I wouldn't sweat to death if Amazon wouldn't work us like Hebrews. Like Amazon be shrewd. they so listen, like it's crazy because like during the winter months they'll cut down your routes for like I mean bad weather, right? So
Right?
like going the summer and I'm thinking like, oh yeah, y'all talking about heat advisories and all this. So like y'all gonna do route reductions like y'all did in the winter. No, they did not. They did not. So I'm
They
just sitting
didn't.
here thinking, like, wait a minute, you want me to do 188 stops and it's like deathly hot. So you want me to run like Rudy on foot on that movie and still be hot? Like how? I don't get that. Y'all worried about people slipping on ice, but you ain't worried about people passing out from heat exhaustion. Make it make sense.
They didn't have air conditionings back in the 1940s in all them vehicles, so you don't need it now. Okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, back then, like the high
Hey,
temperature was like 78 degrees.
hold
So
on. No, buddy, because I don't understand that logic because they didn't have heaters in vehicles in 1940. You get what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Like they didn't have heaters in 1940. In the middle of winter, if your van ain't got no heat, that's oh yeah, they killing that. You ain't taking that van. Like you worry about me dying of hypothermia, but not from heat exposure. I'm confused.
Nah, we're
Help me
not
make.
worried about you dying at all, Max.
What's up, Wasim? We're actually just wrapping up. Thank you for tuning in from YouTube. We've just been having kind of a free for all. We started out with the cask of a story and a golem. We've talked about movies, Cedar Point rides. Not much, not much. Glad to catch you at the end of it. Glad that you, I mean, feel free to rewind and listen through. And next Monday, be sure to tune in 7 p.m. Eastern time and catch us then. All right.
Was that my cue for music? I'm sorry. Hang
We
on,
can
I
go
got
ahead.
it.
You know it. Oh, you've seen aliens, huh? Well, catch us next week, and we want to know about the aliens that you saw. Go ahead, Scott.
No, go ahead with your outro.
Oh, y'all know what it is. It's that outro time. I'm still trying to figure out how we gonna send off. Either way, stay wild, stay trippy, and smoke some pot. We up out of here.